So our Voices of Success competition, I put a call out for students to share their stories in a 1 to 2 minute, that's it, competition to share how being multilingual or bilingual has affected and impacted their personal, professional, academic life. Which, by the way, is Kushal here yet?
Yes.
Okay, great. You're not first, you're second, so take a sec. You'll be after Hannah, so I'm going to go ahead and invite Hannah up to the podium, and she'll get to say her speech. And these speeches are being judged by our panel of 3 judges. So we have Ms. Ann Dayton, Dr. Ann Dayton from the Provost's office. We have Dr. Louis Saltcoser from University Partnerships, and we have Allison Carruthers from Learning Abroad. All right, Hannah, if you want to come on up.
My name is Hannah. Bonjour tout le monde. Je m'appelle Anna. 안녕하세요 여러분. 제 이름은 하나라고 합니다. Assalamu alaikum. Anna ismi Hannah. And I'll just share my story with you. I first moved to America from France at 10 years old. At that point, I did not speak the slightest bit of English. But having grown up in a household where French, Arabic, and English were spoken, I absorbed the language like a sponge the first 2 years living in America. And in that time, I realized that, unlike other countries, America is a diverse one that is full of opportunities and alternatives. You will always find a shoe that fits, but that is not the case for everyone. What if you're expected to be someone you don't necessarily want to become just because you were given the opportunity to? My father had high expectations and a PhD in physics. How could one ever top that? I'd have to go to medical school, but what if that wasn't what I was meant to be? After all these years of having dedicated myself to the field of medicine just for a pat in the back, I have come to a conclusion that would be hard to admit to anyone. As much as I'd want to be, I am just not meant for this. It's a hard pill to swallow, but once you do concede to what seems as failure, only then can you finally succeed. 6 years ago, I began the amazing journey of learning the Korean language, and as I started learning it, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do with it. I just knew I enjoyed it. And that's when the opportunities at the University of Houston came at the perfect time. It was a serendipity of some sort. I started my college career in 2021 with a major in honors biomedical sciences and a dream of one day becoming a doctor, and have now ended up with a dual degree in world cultures and literatures with a focus in global modernity, with the dream of doing comparative cultural studies in graduate schools. In my case, being multilingual granted me the opportunity to find what fits me best and what I could excel at. I am now a Korean tutor at UH. I am working on an upcoming thesis with my Korean professor, Professor Choi, on comparative linguistics, and I am even working on an application for a study abroad in Seoul, South Korea. Without having been multilingual, I wouldn't even have began imagining going to South Korea to study there, and let alone having 2 separate degrees. And although I might not be on a path that my father would have wanted, I have found my own, and that's what success is to me. Thank you. Merci.
Wonderful. This is Kushal Roy, and he is a biochemistry major, and you're a junior?
I'm a grad student.
Oh, grad student, there we go.
All right, I can introduce myself.
All right, 2 minutes, I'm timing.
All right, so I have 2 minutes. All right, thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Namaste, everyone. And it's like, my name is Kushal Raj Roy, and I'm a grad student with a passion of, learning multiple languages. And being grown up in a very small city called Sylhet, it is a northeastern Himalayan side. We had only single language, which is almost dying. So I born in a country where my language was pretty dominated, and so I had to learn new languages. So first I learned the language called Bengali, and it's a prominent language in Bangladesh and Indian subcontinent. Then I went back to India for learning my higher education for my bachelor and my master's. So there I have learned Hindi, Marathi, Assamese, and also I become English is not my native language, so I have to learn English also. What the conflict I really has been to at UH, at the beginning of my time at UH, I realized that speaking multilingual, it didn't just mean speaking different languages. It also meant navigating different cultures, perspective, and ways of thinking. So I really struggled to cope up with this diverse culture, and also to actually having communications and stuff. But over time, I saw how this multilingual skills have gave me that unique edge. Whatever it is, collaborating with these global research projects and building intercultural relationships with people, and also honing my leadership skills with my different diverse teams. So I learned this to harness my languages as a tool to both communications and empathy, and also it helped me to become globally, get connected with the people from different diverse groups. In a short story, I have been teaching assistant for this UH, the Department of Biochemistry, for a long time. So I have a student I met with her. She was like 54 years old and who has a very urge to learn, go to for med school. I don't know how much time I have still there. So she was really struggling with English for a long time, and so I was the TAing for there. And so there is one particular topic is called this thermodynamics, and she was really interested to learn that, and she was really struggling in English. So she said, like, I was like asking, like, do you want me to introduce you in your native language? And I literally helped. I taught her in her native language, and I'm really happy to announce that she is now in the med school. She really has done a tremendous job. She learned it properly. So yeah, I think this today I see that the being multilingual is a key factor in my success, driving my academic growth and preparing me for the globally connected culture. Thank you so much.